I'm good. Oh, man. Let me show you what I've been thinking about. Check this out. Check out what I got. Check this out. This just came out. Oh. Highly unnecessary. I should have got it on Switch, but I got it here because of I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't understand why it's 2026 and the Switch does not have achievements. Switch 2 doesn't have achievements still. Or anything similar. They can track your gameplay time, but that's pretty much it. But this is 1 through 5. Super Bomberman's 1 through 5, and it's got Bomberman 1 and 2, which are the two Nintendo games or Famicom games or whatever. But what I've been on the fence about, because the game, oh, not Skullgirls, Splat. I don't see it. How is it? I don't understand why it's not like the first thing that shows up. Right there, Nickelodeon Splat Pack. All right, so I've been thinking about this. This is a collection of 3 games: Rocco's Modern Life, Ah Real Monsters, and the Guts game. And to me, I know these other 2 games are probably better, but the one I have the best memories of is I remember going to a LAN party and playing Guts. And again, this is not wasn't drinking or anything like that. I was just hanging out with a bunch of people, but they were all drunk. Hey, dude, I think it's your birthday. I think I'm not sure. If it is, happy birthday. If it's not, happy eventual birthday. But yeah, so I was at this LAN party in Florida. I had actually gone down there to I went down there for like a month to hang out with some people. I was staying at one dude's house, and everybody would kind of come by whenever they had free time to just chill, play games and stuff. And so my thing is we're playing like let's say Company of Heroes, Call of Duty, StarCraft, Warcraft 3, just whatever the usual LAN games, maybe Battlefield was mixed in there. And my thing is that whenever there was a LAN party, my job was not my job. It's not like it was, an official title, but I'm like, I have to figure out the one thing I can do to disrupt this. Because at some point, if you play Counter-Strike for like 6 hours, you're gonna get bored of it. Especially when it's the same people. Oh yeah, appreciate it. Got it from a gas station. This thing cost me like almost $20 from a gas station. Anyway, so I one of the times I broke up the LAN party that we had, I was playing. I brought Rock Band, and nobody there had really. They weren't in. I think they all tried Guitar Hero, but they didn't really like it. But I had the full set, so I had 2 guitars, a microphone, and a drum kit. And hold on. Oh, don't get me started on StarCraft. It was like between you and John and Michael and everybody. Man, man, you got. I remember I got StarCraft because I think you were into snipers, the sniper thing, if I remember right. Um, which I think you were off doing your own thing. I remember my complaint was I was watching Michael Chan play, him and John play, and I had said because they would always turn the games on and they would use map hacks. I was like, well, what's the fun in that? If you're using a map hack, you know where everybody is instantly. And they're like, well, everybody does it. And then I realized later, like, oh, everybody on BattleNet at the time was using that because there was no sort of like, protection. Anyway, so what got me to get StarCraft was watching you guys play. But then I think John told me because I was, I had my PlayStation. I think I had a Nintendo at the time. I had a Dreamcast and all that stuff. And John was like, dude, why would you even waste your money on those when you could get StarCraft and you could play every game? And I was like, what do you mean you could play every game? And he's like, dude, check this out. And of course, use map settings. And he's over there. He's like, dude, this is Final Fantasy VII. And I'm like, what do you mean? And he loaded up a Final Fantasy VII map, and I don't know how long the game was or whatever, but he was telling me about like all the stuff you could do in it. I was like, that's StarCraft, it's still StarCraft. But I gave it a shot, and you know, Anyway, but so back to the story, the Splat Pack. So one of these LAN parties, I broke up one of the LAN parties for the entire weekend with Rock Band. Another one that we had, I always had ROMs. I had tons of ROMs back then. I still do, and I would find like weird games. Like everybody's over there playing whatever and trying to figure out like, oh, what are we gonna play next? Does anybody have, I don't know, Team Fortress 2 or whatever? And like, I pulled out Guts. I pulled out Guts, and I had controllers. I had like controllers with adapters. It was the PS2, the one that whatever it was like, um, USB to PS2 controller or whatever. So I had that hooked up, and I had two controllers plugged in, and had everything set up. And we ended up like playing Nickelodeon Guts to see who could get a decent score in any of the games for like hours. It was so stupid. But anyway, the game everybody talks about in this collection right now is this right here. It's like, man, this Rocco game is way better than I thought it would be. I don't think anybody really remembers Ah Real Monsters unless you were there. I think Rocco kind of stands up a little bit better. And then Guts is completely forgotten. But for me, I loved old kid game shows. Like when you're the thing about Guts is like Guts would have like, three competitors. You'd have like one for each color. Let's say it's like pink, green, and turquoise. And like you got one kid there that's like, he's 9 years old, though he likes playing outside. He likes playing kickball outside. And there's like an 11-year-old that's there and she's like a cheerleader or whatever. And there's this kid that's like 14 and he's like playing like, he's a starter for their like JV football team or something like that. And like he's in way better shape, so destroys the other kids. But anyway, good times. Good times. That's why I have my eye on this, but I don't want to spend 20. Oh, I guess it's $14. But I don't want. I have the ROMs, but I like supporting this stupid stuff. I don't know. It's not really game preservation. It's just like I guess it is because they did have to go through whatever contracting to get this stuff back on here. But like, man, like, do I want to pay 14? Well, it's gonna be $15 with tax for Guts, basically. I don't know. After I just paid money for where's that? This is out soon. How do I get to my library? There we go. Super Bomberman. But this is whatever. This might be like 20, $30, but it's like all of the games. Let's see. This is in a weird resolution. Oh, all right. So I heard something about this. So they say if you're using a high refresh rate monitor, turn VSync off. This resolution, it says 1080p. I'll leave that there. Weird region. I want to see the boxes. Oh, hold on. What is that? All right, so we have, of course, it's a classic, vintage cherry Coke with something extra, maybe. Yeah. Super Bomberman. This is the one, when I think of Super Bomberman, when I think of the series, it's this one right here that sticks out in my head. This one, I don't think I ever saw. No. I'm looking at the pictures on the side of it, like the way that the Bomberman looks, and like they started making him a little more edgy. This was a sign of things to come. But one of these games, I think it's this one. I think it's 5 is the one that has the it's a different, yeah, it's got the little animals and stuff like that. It's got a different art style. Can't really tell in these pictures here, but there's something about it. It's kind of like the Kirby's Dream Land 3. And then you get these, which should be Bomberman and Bomberman 2. Bomberman 2 is Bomberman is whatever. Bomberman 2 is the correct game. I feel like Bomberman 2 should be Bomberman, and then it should just go to Super Bomberman. This is such an improvement. You got the gallery and you got Bomb Radio. 200 plus pictures. What? Oh man, look. Oh, I got an achievement for looking at the gallery. I'm the best. Oh man. For me, it's stable. I wonder if it's my connection. I don't know. I guess just keep me posted. I'm looking. I haven't dropped any frames on my end. Everything's green. Actually, if you're checking on Twitch, hold on. I'm going through Restream right now, and Restream gives me different stats. Like whatever stats are good for Twitch might not be good for YouTube, or the other way around. Like in terms of like whatever my bandwidth is. How do I see this? I have so many little notifications on the side. I never go to actual Twitch. I can report myself. I cannot call it to join my own stream, of course not. Communist creator dashboard. Path to affiliate. Analytics. Stream manager, there we go. Alright, what to say? Yeah, no, I don't know. For me, it is stable. We're good. We are good. None of these pictures here are... Oh, wait, hold on. I'm an idiot. I could... Oh, look at this. There's no art for Bomberman because nobody cares. Who are these guys? Alright, let's do a bomber game. I rented this back in the day. Hold on, is this? It's a manual. But I think the actual manual is in color. It's very strange that even in the game, they still went black and white. That's wild. Fun strategies. Hold on, what's that? Fun strategies. If you are playing a 5-win match and one player has 4 wins, team from Nukem. Oh, okay. In battle mode, once someone has been eliminated, all the special items that collected. We felt this is a good way to exercise eye-hand coordination and build motor skills. What? In the normal mode, as long as your partner has a life, you can keep playing. When in doubt, have fun. Remember, this game brings out the competitor in all of us. Thanks for reading this manual. How dare you tell me how to live my life? Dr. Book. Let's go. Ooh. They give you achievements for everything. How nice. Okay. Can I be a monster? This is how I judge these games. What is this? Why? It's at 8:9. It's the 8:9 ratio, okay. Or 8:7, whatever it is. Why is that not pixel perfect? And why does it keep dropping? You see that, right? Like it keeps like shifting up and down. That's a weird way to do that. Oh well. 5 frames. Go with frame 1. Put this in. There, all right, so there's something really weird about this thing. So I'm using the Legion Go, and the frame rate, not the frame rate, the resolution lately has been like this, where if you look in the top left corner of the screen, the actual like game window, like way up here, you can see the frame rate. But the game is letterboxed, and I don't understand why, because I'm assuming it's trying to pick up a native, the proper resolution, like a 1080p. Maybe it's not. I'm gonna have to mess around with that and see. I might have to go into the Windows like settings and change something, but I've set it to 1080p. I don't understand. It's weird. So one of the issues that people had with this game, this specific port, now I don't mean like Bomberman 1, I mean this collection, it just came out too, is that they're saying that if you play the game at the wrong shoot. Hang on, I'm trying not to die here. Alright, if you play the game with the like VSync turned on or whatever, and you have like a high refresh rate, everything is out of sync or something at some point. I don't understand. It's Bomberman. It's Bomberman. Got you. The thing I always forget about old Bomberman is that you have to do this. Alright, I found the exit. But you have to find the exit to leave the level. You can kill all the enemies, but if you don't find the exit, there's no escape. You're stuck here forever. Whatever. That's on me. That's on me. I was trying to see if I had the extra bombs though, because I know I got blowed up at the end. This guy takes 2 hits, I believe. Yeah, memories. Memories, man. I haven't played this in forever. For some reason, every time I think of Bomberman. So what happens is I think of Bomberman, and if I'm playing solo, I'm like, man, I should really go play Bomberman 64. And then I try to. And every single time I turn the game on, I forget how weird that game is. There's so much about that game that's so strange. out though. So there's this game I was looking for. There is what's it called? What is that Bomberman game that came out on everything? Bomberman R? The one that came on like the Switch? Anyway, it's on Steam. Before that game came to Steam, I was looking for a Bomberman game to hit, give me that fix. And the only game I could find, it was close. But the problem is that it's like all right, so if you look at this here, when I tried to explain to somebody what my issue was with it, because like it's just like Bomberman. I was like, no. This game is all sorts of jacked up. That game was, it's not 2D necessarily what I was talking about, but it's got, I'll go ahead and die. It's got this aesthetic, but the problem was that everything, even though it looked 2D, was rendered in 3D. It's an issue I have with Mortal Kombat 2. When I tried to explain to somebody my problem with Mortal Kombat hitboxes, I was like, that game is a 2D game, but you'll miss attacks, and it's not because the hitbox is technically wrong. If it was a 3D fighting game, it would make sense, but it's not. Anyway, so you would try to do this right here, where you try to go around the corner, and your character would get like clip onto the edge, and you'd be stuck like this, like in between and unable to move. It was absolutely awful. Whoa, what? There, man, makes me feel like a dingus. I thought they couldn't go through each other. Got him. Up. Got him. Oh no! Can't be that bad. There was a... So, the friends I had in Tampa, on the weekends, we would go to the arcade, and then we would go back home to somebody's house and just play stuff all night. We had Tekken 5, we had a bunch of fighting games. I would be the one that would usually buy the new fighting games. Like, I bought, like, King of Fighters Maximum Impact and some other stuff. But we would play mostly DDR in the arcade. But occasionally, if everybody was like, if all the good people had left, there's still a few people hanging out, you might hop on like CVS2 or Tekken. Anyway, at some point, one of the guys got Bomberman, and I would get destroyed. I would get absolutely destroyed every time we played Bomberman together. What I got really good with was timing the kicks for the bombs. Where like I would be able to like kick at the exact right time, so the bomb would like slide over somebody when they're not expecting it. Like they'd be over here doing whatever, and I'm across the screen just like lining up a shot and just kick straight at them. Felt so good. It's good old times, man. One of those guys moved to Japan. The other guy was Japanese. He did not move back to Japan. Man, dropping the ball all over the place. There we go. I just have to be more patient and be more aware of their hitboxes. So I keep like walking in front of them, and I don't need to. I keep walking in front of them thinking that I have like a little more space to get around or something. Look at that, they're coming for me. Doesn't matter. Wait, no, these ones don't eat the bombs. Got them. That more time. About those little propeller head guys. When I was a child, because of, you know, stuff that was syndicated on TV, you would see all these shows on TV, like, you know, maybe like a Dennis the Menace or whatever. I was convinced that when I got to, you know, a certain grade, maybe I would see kids with propeller head beanies. That's not a thing. It's definitely not a thing. Is this the remote bomb? Oh, it is. Oh, I can be a dick again. I love it. No one can stop Chicago, Ted. Can't blow that up. Oh. Nope, we got it. We got a situation. We're good. So if you blow up the portal to get out, it makes enemies spawn. So as you can see, I can't get back over to that corner any other way besides going in here. The blue thing is the one that eats the bombs, by the way. I was worried about. Yep, see, there he goes doing his trademark move. No, the game's cheating, man. 25-25. Alright, we're good. Change game. The game is, yeah, you know what? Maybe all the Super Bomberman games are okay. In my head, I feel like 2 is the one. Like, if I want to play one of those games, I want to play 2. But that wasn't bad. That was not too bad. What's unbox? Okay, unbox lets you see the box. Game of the Year, Editor's Choice Platinum. I don't know who the editor is. What is this? What is the point of holding? Oh, hold on. Oh, we got a Japanese box. Oh, it's got a picture of the Super Multi-Tap, man, and the Super Joy card. Ah, this is boring. That's better box art. This is better box art. To me, this is better box art than the US version. Because at least this, I guess, maybe I'm biased. It resembles the Japanese version. This is a game with a story, and it's got 4-player battle game. It's a mind-blowing experience. The back of the US box has a lot more. Oh, there's a picture of the Super Multi-Tap. Okay. I'm sorry, I was just being a hater. But neither one of them has a picture. Oh, this doesn't have a picture of anything. Does it even say 4-player? It doesn't. Wait, no, it says 4-player battle game. That's right. Duh. Same box. Same box, but for some reason the PAL box art takes up less space. I don't understand that. Oh, wait, we got it. Nope, we don't have a picture of it. Okay. I thought they made a fake US box. That would have been really cool. I can dream. It's just this play. Man, look at this. This game has the fundamentals of Bomberman, but it's not quite there. Look at how basic this is. So the funny thing about this game is that this is this game. If you can't tell, if you look at this, you'll notice that there is a border on the top, the left, and the bottom side. There is not one on the right side. That's because the level scrolls to the right. Oh, come on. Damn it. Yeah, I don't really care for Bomberman 1. It's weird. It's a weird game. It's a weird game just because all the other games add so much more to it. This is so basic. Got a guy at my job that refers to this as Bomberman, which the first time I heard him say it, I was like, what are you talking about? He's like, you never played Bomberman? And I was like, what is that? And then later I was like, oh, I see what he's saying. I'm slow. I thought I had him. I thought I had his number. I was gonna wring his flipping neck. Disappointing. If they're gonna dodge me like that, like, come on, man. I mean, come on, man. What are you doing, man? I'm a bomber, man. Come on, you gotta get hit with a bomb, man. That's all I do. I just put bombs down, man. I got one. Bigger bomb. This dude, the way the AI is, this game is problematic. This game's AI is gaslighting me. It's like it'll look at you and like kind of go towards you, like, nope, I'm gonna go there. Look at that. They just don't go. Oh, now he's gonna go up. Amazing. Amazing. Still have the huge bombs? Yes, I do. They're not huge, but they're bigger. Now they're even bigger. I also have no extra lives left. Shit. Got one. You should get, you stupid balloon-looking freak. You too. You too. Come on. Come get some. Come get some, both of you. Yeah, that's right. That's right, punks. Got another one down here. We got two more down here. Oh, we're gonna put this bomb in between them. That one's gone. One on the right. You live today, but you're dead now. Great. I'm going to hold the button down. See See what happens. Okay, you just put the bomb down as soon as the bomb explodes. That's no good. Nobody needs that. I respect the fact that this game... So, you can only have one bomb on the screen at the moment, which I feel like might just be the way the game is. Like, there might not be a extra bomb power-up. I don't remember. But I think that's probably to reduce, like, sprite flicker chances. Because if you only have one bomb, less sprites to worry about. Boy, does this kind of suck. Maybe this will work. Oh, it did. Wasn't really worth it, but it cleared out both of those things. Where the hell is the exit? Oh my gosh. What are we doing? Here we go. Cutting it close, man. We're not doing this. We'll save. I'm going to save here. I have to remember I'm playing this on the PC. Technically. It's on the Legion Go, but I'm using controller. I believe this game here, from what I remember, was a huge improvement. Look at this. There's colors. Oh, a black guy just went in the bank and came out with a bunch of money, and now he's framing the white guy. And now the white guy is arrested. Normal. What is versus? What is versus battle? We're good. Man, the presentation. Look at this. I deserve that. Does it continue? No, it resets. Okay. Got him. Look at this. They made the levels smaller. It almost feels like they made them too small. It's not that they made the levels too small, it's that it feels like because you're bigger, you take up more space on the screen, so everything feels more squeezed in. Is this the theme of murdering? What just happened? Got one. It's a pretty dope beat, I must say. Oh, there's the damn door. I'll wait. I'll wait a second. I want to see if I can get more power-ups before I leave. But I don't want to blow up both of those, because that's going to hit the door, I think. No, I'll be alright. I'll put this here. Door should be like one block, yeah. One more block away. This one down here. Anything? Nope. Not today, Satan. Got it. It feels like it's a little bit easier to do that in this game. Like set up the trap so they walk into the bomb. I don't want that. Shit. This is fine. Maybe. Got him. Music's not bad. The fact that it's slower actually makes it feel a little bit like heavier. It's not the same, but it kind of reminds me of like Toe Jam and Earl, like a Toe Jam and Earl beat. A little bit funkier. There's a fake hi-hat. Got it. Alright. Save here. But yeah, these are the original Bomberman games. These are weird. This one is, as I said, I feel like even when you look at it, it definitely looks more like what you would expect from Bomberman compared to this. This looks like Bomberman, except for the fact, it looks older, but the mechanics aren't all there. I feel like this is a little bit more polished. And you get to the Super Bomberman games, and of course, classics. Let me put this out. Still holding out hope that one day they make a Mystical Ninja collection. One day. What's happening? There we go. What the hell is versus? Man's not hot. Funny. If you're not into the player 2 slot, you can... So dumb. How stupid is that? Alright, I have to be white. I want to be the black guy. I don't know what G-Bomber is. What's going on here? Dude. Everybody else killed themselves. Why are you here? Why was he on me? What a dick. You... Oh man, what is... I just realized I caught a damn virus in that guy. Oh, hell yeah. do you stop this? Is this it? Is this what you have to do? You have to just wait in the middle? Yeah. I guess what you have to do. That's stupid. Oh man. We'll leave. That's really dumb. This is forgettable. Yes. I keep looking at the art style. I'm like, man, why does it look like that? And you get this with all the cool animals and stuff. Anyway. Now I have the Bombermans. Let's go do a DDR. Boy, oh boy. I don't know why the loading time is like this. It feels like once it loads one time on a hard drive, it should be like, all right, we're good. Just go ahead and load all this stuff. But no. Where is the stupid barber? I got the song stuck in my head. Two X. Let's go. Sure. So clearly this is DDR. I have been looking at all these other rhythm games on Steam. I'm like, man, I need to get one of these. I've got DJ Max, which is a fantastic game. DJ Max is awesome. But the reason I uninstalled it and refused to play it is because I didn't realize it had to be online 24/7. If you were playing a song and you lose connection, it'll let you finish the song, but it won't rate your score, and then it will also take you back to the main menu, which is no bueno. Love this game, man. So the way that these games used to work, just to give some context. All right, so you got, let's go back up here. I heard somebody recently talking about they were going to go play some DDR third mix as the Lord intended. Third mix is so good. But before you get to max, you couldn't do the 1.5. I couldn't go in here and go into this menu and change the speed to 1.5. You just, I think there was like this, and there's like a turbo speed or whatever, but you had to know a code for it. Third mix is good. 1 through 5 are the original mixes to me. I think by the time they get to the third mix, they start getting into this where it says long song. These are 2 to 3 times longer. This. I'm about to get this song, whatever. Here. My bad. All right. Anyway, so you got these songs here, which are long songs. Those don't exist in the later games. I will point out something about this game. I wish I had Pump. I wish I had songs from Pump on here. I could probably copy over, but whatever. Anyway. So if you look, let's see. Let's go here. If you look in the top corner, where am I? Not here. Center column, top, where it says length. If you notice, these are 126, 127, 125, 134, 126, whatever. All of these songs, DDR songs, are designed to be shorter. So one of the things that makes Pump It Up a little bit harder is that the songs might not be as intense overall, but they tend to be like 2 to 3 minutes long. And like when you hit a minute and a half, because you're so used to, if you, again, look at how long these songs are. You get used to a minute and a half like songs. Gosh, there's a reason for this. Similar to fighting games, the reason that the songs are a minute and a half long is, to me, is because it keeps people playing. You can have difficulties, they can, do better or worse or whatever, people can improve or whatever. But at the end of the day, they only have like 10 minutes on the machine max, and they have to get off. Then somebody else has to put their money in, or so does the person that was just playing, if it's okay. Depends on where you're at. Certain arcades have different rules. Like there's arcades I've been at where like, if somebody's really good that's there, everybody's like, I'm not gonna play. I'm just gonna let them do their thing, which is fine. Cool. Um, so the story about that song, Breakdown, that was a song I thought sounded really cool. I think I got the flu. This is when I was in high school. This is when I was getting better at DDR. I think I got the flu, and I had been out of school for a couple of days, and I think I must have been like a Friday or something like that. And I was feeling a little bit better, and I think my mom was at her. She had a shop at the time. I think my dad was at work or something like that. So I think I just kind of like left the house and went to the arcade like around maybe 12 o'clock. So I go up there, I skate up there, and I'm thinking like, all right, I feel better. Whatever, I'm gonna go play DDR. And I think I got, from what I remember, I went to this is Tampa Lanes, Tampa, Florida. So I go in there, get my tokens, play a couple of games. Everything's on like medium difficulty or whatever. So from what I remember, I think I was like after I played like 3 or 4 sets, I was kind of like, oh, I needed a drink. So I bought a grape soda and I sticks up my head so much. Just had the flu. I hadn't been in school. So I got this grape soda, drink this thing, go play more DDR. I don't remember what happened, but I think I set the song on. I was used to playing like standard, which was medium. Um, I set it to heavy. This song comes on, and I'm playing it, and I remember distinctly passing the song with like a C or a D. This was the hardest song I had beaten at the time, and I immediately leave, go to the bathroom, and just throw up the entire soda I had just drank. It was awful, but at the same time, I was super happy because I was like, man, look at what I can do now. Um, memories, man. DDR. All I remember about this song was there was a guy that had a really cool freestyle to the song. I didn't. My freestyle songs were, oh no. Let's see. No. My freestyle songs were and still are right here. Yeah, it's something to start on. 0.59, I had a doubles freestyle. There's a few other songs, but I remember I remember learning Pump and switching back between Pump and DDR. And the thing about Pump for me is like, if I play it, I would rather freestyle. It feels more natural. If I play DDR, I'd rather play just like hard stuff. Not hard stuff, but like I want to try to get a high score, I guess. Being so out of sync. So out of sync. So what I'm going to do to screw myself over, I'm going to go in here to calibration, calibrate audio, whatever. Again. looks about right. One more. Cool. Let's see. What do we got? We'll get back in sync. Here we go. Gimmick song. Sweet. That meter is pretty much even. It's the greats, man. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and take a break now, I guess. I might be back, I'm not sure. Probably not. So it is not midnight yet, but I mean, we got Friday coming up, so I don't know if I work Saturday or not. Working Saturday kind of changes things. If I have to work Saturday, I got to be up at like 4:30 in the morning. If I don't, I'll probably be streaming tomorrow night. So anyway, peace out. Have a good night, and I'll see you later.